Hey Team SysQue, you have Doug Elliott and Ian Clement here, talking about all things SysQue. Today we're going to cover the SysQue Model Manager, released in SysQue version 8.3. So Ian, what value does the SysQue Model Manager bring to our users?
Hi, Doug. One of the biggest challenges that Revit users have is organizing existing models. A lot of the times they're provided with architectural, engineers models, structural models, etc., named, configured for the last user, for example, the engineer. So one of the biggest challenges on starting a project is actually organizing it for your company, your people, your trades, your disciplines, etc. So a model manager basically automates that process, allowing you to create for example, a work share model very simply, separating out different levels, views, sheets, linking additional models, transferring your standards into that model. So the result being a very, very standardized model that allows you to very, very simply create things like Navis views, um, um, working views of every floor, duct view only views, hanger views, penetration views.
Those are definite challenges for Revit users. Ian, can you give us some more examples?
Yes, a lot of times, obviously, you get multi-level models being sent. You may have only been cleared on the first level, only approved on there. So, how do I extract the first level for that? Um, Large projects, scope boxes. You may have a large floor that doesn't fit onto a single sheet or a single view, or just awkward to work with. Scope boxes, very, very useful thing there. View templates. View templates are an excellent way within Revit to set up views that cover what you need to see and not what an engineer wants to see or an architect wants to see, etc. So Model Manager actually takes you through all these things in a very automated fashion, question and answer mode, very, very simplistic to use.
Ian, does Model Manager make it easier to create views and sheets?
Absolutely. That's one of the biggest challenges that people actually have, again, with Revit. Good views make life so much easier. Um, Model Manager essentially does step you through absolutely everything you'll need for a view. The level, the scope, the view template you want with that. Now, once it's actually completed those, naming conventions, once it's completed that, it then takes you through sheets. So asking you about title blocks, things like Project North, anything else you actually want on your title block. Very, very comprehensive. You can't really ask for any more views or sheets in this. You can always revisit Model Manager, so you don't need to create all of these in one go. For example, you may want to just create the plumbing views for level 1 initially. After that, you can restart and create the plumbing views for level 2.
So what other tools does Model Manager have to help our SysQue users filter through all the clutter from the engineer or architect's model?
Within Revit in a project, the project browser is your home base for everything. Typically, when you first open up a model, you have potentially hundreds of different views in there, schedules, sheets, typically from the engineer or architect model left there. So again, Model Manager has actually created all your own things, and the final part of Model Manager, it allows you to remove, actually, or purge various bits and pieces off there. Now, once that's done, you can also use just basic Revit capabilities, and for example, use the browser organizer just to limit the views, sheets, schedules, etc., just to what you want to see. So obviously, the result is much, much tidier, cleaner project browser.
Thanks, Ian. Let's review what we just discussed about the SysQue Model Manager. What we saw is it really helped us get our levels, views, sheets, and our company standards into the Revit model, things that are difficult to do. Also assisted in our title block setup. And once we were done with all that, we get a very simple and organized Revit project in our Revit project browser. And this is available as part of our VDC Pro Plus subscription.